Hi Gemini, thank you so much for being with me here today. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to your November reading. This is for all Gemini placements, of course. Check out your other placements if you want to. Yeah, we're going to be seeing what's going on for you in November. See what is happening for you. If this reading helps you or resonates in any way, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, all the information for that's in the description box down below. And you can find me on my Instagram and TikTok at Jadestone Tarot. So, Gemini, with that being said, let's get right into your reading and see what messages need to come through for you. For November 2022, what's going on for my Geminis, please? Show me clearly what's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in November 2022. There we go. The Feline. Okay, number 65. It's actually the final card in this deck, and we also have the Singer of the Chalice, number 12. So, Gemini, what I'm picking up here is that you have some unfinished business to take care of. You got some loose ends you got to clean up. You got some things that you got to take care of, some business here. All right. And another thing that is being brought to your attention in November is that you are really needing to put yourself first and prioritize you as the number one priority, okay? You have to fill your cup up first. That's the energy of the Singer of Chalice. It's like it represents a cup that's being filled effortlessly, endlessly, always endless abundant supply of this energy source. But the fact that it's come out with the feline talks about unfinished business. It talks about, responsibilities, having to take care of more of the business, not so fun things, tasks, responsibilities before you can have fun. It's kind of like you may be feeling in November, or even currently, you might be feeling like as if you have been giving so much energy to everyone and everything else but yourself, and you're feeling exhausted and you're feeling unmotivated, or you're feeling just like not very driven or just not very inspired. There's lack of how do I want to put this? It's just like unfulfilled. Like your soul isn't that happy with current circumstances, and you are needing to get back on track. Okay, so it kind of feels like you've fallen off track a little bit. We do have Mars that will be retrograding in your sign on the 30th of November. So, and that's going to be retrograding, I think, until January 13th or around then. So it's going to be, it might be a bit testy for you where you're not feeling the most motivated or the most driven. And you might be really feeling this energy in November where you're just struggling to keep a momentum going. So it's important that you are easy on yourself and that you are patient with yourself, and you also try not to force anything that's not working. All right, you may really just try to push the river and try, but if it's not working, you're gonna end up getting really frustrated and really annoyed or irritated or upset with yourself, or even upset with others. That might be something like you end up lashing out on others or taking out your emotions and anger on other people. So just be mindful of that, and Spirit is really wanting you to just like redirect that energy towards yourself. All right, let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what's really going on here for you in the month of November, but we'll see how this ties in with the rest of the reading. Number 65 and number 12, adding up to a 3. All right, messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of November 2022. What's going on for Gemini? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What's going on for my gems? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in November 2022. What's going on for Gemini? We got the Tower, Scorpio energy. What's going on for Gemini, please? Show me clearly. That didn't come out for a reason. So far, all we had is the Tower. All right. Excuse me, I just got like a tickle in my throat. 3 of Swords. Okay. Two of Swords with the Four of Wands reversed. Messages for Gemini in November 2022. Death, double Scorpio energy. So this might be occurring around this eclipse, which I'm recording this on the partial solar eclipse in Scorpio. And we also have the lunar eclipse in Taurus that will be coming up in a couple of weeks. Four of Cups. We've got two fours out here. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. Messages for Gemini. Knight of Swords. We have a lot of air energy. Seven of Wands, the Sun, High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles, and even Judgment. Oh, Judgment and the Fool. And, ooh, Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. You know, I'll talk about that after all of this. I just want to let you know, Gemini, it does seem like you're kind of struggling at the moment. The group I'm picking up on, or sometime in November, it seems like it might be very testing and you might be having a hard time staying positive because it just kind of feels like there's one thing after another and you're constantly putting out fires, whether they be your own fires that you have to put out or other people's problems that you're trying to solve and fix other people's issues, and it's just overwhelming, it's exhausting, it's draining, whatever the case is. And I'm going to dive into this, like, that's just kind of like a summary, like, overview. I just want you to know that this is like that final push. And I do see here, we have Judgment, the Fool, the Empress, and the Ten of Pentacles underneath a bunch of these cards at the bottom of the deck. So this is what's awaiting you on the other side of the struggle. So just hang on. I'll talk about this. Things are going to be balancing out for you. So right now, although things feel stressful, chaotic, scary, overwhelming, annoying, frustrating, you may be feeling really stuck right now. Maybe you're dealing with heartbreak. Maybe you recently gone through a loss. You're struggling with seeing the positive side of life. You're really just struggling with keeping an optimistic perspective, right? Almost like you get like defensive or annoyed when someone's trying to like uplift you or cheer you up, or like, look at the bright side, Gemini. You're like, fuck you. You know, you're just like, don't talk to me, I don't want to hear it right now. And that's fair, right? You're not in that energy, and it's completely normal to be feeling this type of way. It just kind of feels like you're fed up, and you have every reason to be feeling this way, and it's important that you embrace this. It's important that you express this. Don't bottle it up. That's something I'm seeing here with the High Priestess and the King of Pentacles. You might just try to like conceal how you really feel. Don't conceal how you feel. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. All right, because I will forget. Don't conceal how you feel, Gemini, okay? Because you may be trying to just like on the outside keep your composure and like remain mature and grounded and take the high road, but on the inside you have hit your breaking point. You're done, you're fed up, you're annoyed, you're pissed off, you're upset, you're hurt, you're struggling with staying optimistic with where current circumstances are. You're just unhappy with what is going on. I just want you to know though that there is going to be something, or there maybe already is, there is something positive from this situation that you're unable to see right now. I feel like that's what's not revealed to you, High Priestess. It's representing something that's hidden. All right, there's something positive about this situation that you're dealing with, Gemini, although it's really annoying and shitty and overwhelming and you don't know how you're going to move forward from this, or you're trying to figure out your next move or your next step. I just want you to know that what you're not aware of is that there is a hidden blessing behind what's going on. There's some sort of good thing that's going to be coming out of this situation. You just don't see it right now because it's hidden. It's not quite revealed to you. It might become revealed around the full moon eclipse in Taurus in a couple of weeks. I can't remember when that is. I feel like that's like second week of November, middle of November, kind of give or take. So this is some significant stuff for you. I gotta be real. There's some significant changes taking place. By the way, we have Leo energy, Pisces, and Scorpio out here, as well as Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Libra, just letting you know the main zodiacs out here. So yeah, it's like you're kind of being pushed through the ringer a little bit, and you're annoyed, and it's just again, like, it feels like it's just one thing after another, and you're tired and you're exhausted and you don't want to keep doing this anymore, and you just feel bleh, you know. You're just over it. You just want to jump ship. You just like literally I mean, I would say this is like, you're the guy in the blue. Like, you're just ready to dive in. You're like, fuck it, I'm jumping ship. And whereas the guy in the red, he's more caught off guard. So, I mean, we'll see when we clarify. Whatever this tower is, I don't know if you're necessarily, like, caught off guard by this. I kind of feel like you've seen it coming, or you were kind of suspecting it, or anticipating it, or you had this feeling like something was going to happen. We need to clarify what this tower is, but whatever this tower is representing, this shakeup within like a foundation, within some sort of structure, within some sort of relationship, routine, mindset, belief, whatever this tower is representing, it's a shakeup within your life, okay? It is creating change. It is definitely bringing change to your life, and for some, it's like a breakup, like Three of Swords, right? Your heart is broken. You feel really down, depressed, in the dumps, in your feelings. Your heart is just broken into two, right? Now, what you won't see is that there's actually, like, you know, no one wants to hear this as they just went through the fresh breakup, but it's like there's probably gonna be something a lot better that will come into your life down the line when you're ready for it. I know you don't want to hear that right now, but if it isn't for this heartbreak that you could be going through currently, your future self has met the person of your dreams. And if it wasn't for this heartbreak, you wouldn't have met them. So that's like future knowledge, right? That you're not aware of. The Sun and the High Priestess, like future knowledge, things that will make sense to you someday that may not make sense to you at this moment. And you may not be open to hearing that. Right now, you might be closed off to me even saying that. You might just be like, fuck you, dislike. And you know what? I don't care. Do it. I love that for you. Express yourself. You let it out, you know? That's what you got to do. Let it out. Like, don't keep it bottled up. That's all I'm going to say is whatever it is that you're feeling, whether you're angry, whether you're upset, hurt, sad, all of the above, let it out. Embrace it. Experience it. Be as dramatic as you got to be, right? We're humans. We're going through this whole human life. So might as well make the most of it. But I will promise you, it's a promise. Like, I never make, well, that's a lie. Well, I was really just gonna say I never make promises. I don't make promises I can't keep. But Gemini, I promise you, I pinky promise you that this is for your highest good, and like this is happening for a bigger plan or a bigger reason that you're just not quite seeing at this moment. And we're gonna find out. We're gonna try to see what this bigger plan is. If the divine, if spirit wants me to go that deep, I'll try. Sometimes it tells me. Sometimes it's just like, bitch, I don't know. So we'll see how specific we can get in this reading. But I do see you have a choice here. Two of Swords. You have a choice to make. Right now, you kind of don't know what to do. You're in your head, you are going back and forth. Logically, you're thinking one thing. Emotionally, you're thinking something else. Spirit is really recommending when it comes to this choice that you make a logic-based choice here with the King of Swords. So look at the facts, see things for what they are, not what they used to be or what they could be or the potential of what it could become, right? King of Swords needs to look at the fine print, be completely honest, and like detach from your emotions from the situation, especially if this is involving other people or like a relationship or partnership, whether it be romantic, friendship, business. There is some sort, for some, like this is representing some sort of partnership here. Four of Wands, though, it's reversed. So this is telling me that something about a partnership or connection or foundation, whether it's shared or it's just individual, something about this is not sturdy. It needs to be torn down so that you can build something better. And you may not want to. You may be hesitant to breaking down this foundation, but it's basically like the foundation of a house, of a home. If you don't have a sturdy foundation, it's gonna just fall apart, right? You're not gonna build a house on ground that isn't solid, like sand. You would never build a house on sand, right? That would be stupid. So it's almost like you built some sort of foundation on sand, and now that the waves are coming in, the ocean, the tide's coming in, you're upset, you're angry, that you're like, oh my God, I put all this energy and this effort into this foundation and now I gotta move it? What? It's like, well, at least when you move this foundation to solid land, it'll be sturdy. It'll be even better than the last one, right? It'll be better than the last one, whatever this is representing. It'll be better than the last one. I also feel like Knight of Swords underneath the Four of Wands reverse is that I feel like you're adjusting, or you will adjust quite quickly after this shakeup, or after this this is hella dramatic. When I looked at the Four of Wands reverse, and the Tower, I got the word demolish, but it's like, okay, that's like a bit dramatic. Like I used that once in like a Cancer reading. I was like, it's like a foundation's being demolished, and people were coming at me in the comments saying like, I'm like, okay, like chill. Like I don't literally mean like your life is being demolished. Like it's just, bro, I'd be speaking figuratively. Be speaking with the arts of language arts. I don't literally mean your whole life is being demolished. It's symbolic of like an old anyways I was like, be careful what you say, because you're gonna offend some. You guys, I can't. Anyways, I know you guys aren't like stuck up and like gonna take it to heart, like, bruh, it's a fucking reading. Anyways, it's okay. It's just anyways, with this Knight of Swords, I feel like you're adjusting, or you will adjust, or you'll bounce back quite quickly. Yeah, it's kind of throwing you off, and yeah, maybe it hurts, it stings, you're angry, you're upset, but it seems like you gather your composure actually quite quickly. Like I said, even if you are feeling this type of way where you are angry and upset or pissed off or frustrated, I did say like don't conceal how you feel, but I feel like for some of you, it's like you have to, or just like in order for you to keep pushing forwards, you can't give too much of your power away to this situation, especially if it's another person. Not to give your power away to someone who maybe was like playing games or trying to manipulate you or like screw with you. So trying to keep a poker face to the best of your capabilities. Yeah. Let's see. Some of you are getting like information or insight that your intuition about a situation could have been correct all along. And maybe you like stood by that from the get-go, but people doubted you, or people didn't believe you, or people were just like, oh no, Gemini, like you're being too much, or you're reading too much into this, or you're just like, you're being paranoid. But it turns out like you were correct. Like that's for someone out there. You ever had that happen where like there's someone that gives you like weird vibes, but everyone's like, oh my god, I love that person, but like you're like, something seems a bit suspicious, I don't trust them. And then truth be told, your intuition was correct all along. Like that's for some of you, right? That's for some of you. Anyways, let me tell you what's at the bottom of the bottom. Like keep pulling the cards from the bottom. We have Judgment, the Fool, the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, even the Six of Pentacles. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles. And Justice. See, Gemini, things are working out for your highest good. Although right now, it's hard to see it as you're in, like, the forest, right? You can't see very far ahead because all you just see are just, like, these trees. Just think about, like, a thick forest. You're stuck. You're on the ground level. You can't see a damn thing. Before you know it, you're going to start to see the bigger picture. Things are going to be bouncing out for you, and there's going to be opportunities that come in for you to take a chance on, because guess what? You know what it's going to lead you to? I can't even speak, you guys. Look at how you're so supported by the divine with Judgment. Like the universe, whatever you pray to, whatever you believe in, it's looking out for you. Your higher self is also looking out for you. Your future self is guiding you currently. Literally, your future self is looking back at what you're going through right now, and you're getting signs, and you're getting messages, and you're getting information from your future self that's going to help guide you through through the chaos a little bit, okay? And you really just have to trust every single step of the journey, every single step of the way, because you know what it's going to lead you to? Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. You are being led to something much, much, much better some sort of foundation. Like I said, Tower and the Four of Wands reversed. There is some sort of foundation in your life currently that's being stripped away or being broken down to be rebuilt into something better, right? There's some sort of change. It's very significant. It's relating to something that has a major impact on your day-to-day life. Like I said, it could be about a relationship. It could be about your job. It could be about partnership, friendship, family. And yeah, it hurts. It stings. It stings, but this is happening because whatever this foundation is, it's not in alignment with you. And that might be hard to hear right now. You may not want to hear that, right? Again, that's 7 Wands. You may not want to hear what I have to say in this reading, and I'm sorry to pass along what this is what I'm getting. But this is being stripped down, demolished, broken down so that you can rebuild something even better. So you thought that what you got going on here, you thought that was all great, you thought it was amazing. Okay. And yeah, it hurts. It hurts that you lost it. 100%. Feel that shit, honor it. But guess what? You thought that this was good. You thought that this was all that you dreamed of having, that this was your dream come true. Guess what? What you're about to step into, what is about to open up for you, where your future self is at, is a million times better if you can believe it, which might be hard for you to believe right now. But this is happening for your highest good. And like I said, this is going to be replaced for something even better than what you are leaving behind. Okay? And some of you are like, well, this was like all that I ever wanted. I didn't want anything else. Well, still going to be a whole bunch better than... And sometimes it takes a while to realize that or to comprehend that. Like, especially like, for example, this is like a relationship, right? And maybe you've been in it for a long time. And when you're in the relationship, maybe you tend to overlook certain things that maybe weren't the best for you, or the healthiest for you. But then, okay, separation, break up, time goes on, you're heartbroken at first, but then months, years go on, you start to realize certain things, your perspective completely changes. And so right now, although you might be like, I don't want to lose this is the best thing that ever happened to me. A couple of years from now, even a couple of months from now, but especially some years from now, you're going to be like, wow, thank God. Like, seriously, like 9 times out of 10, that's how it works. Like we're so blessed, we're so protected, and we don't understand why certain things don't work out for us or don't go according to our plan. But in hindsight, when we look back at those situations where we were so lost and so confused and we didn't understand, in hindsight, we were like, wow, like that really, I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. So right now, you're in the confusion period, and you're trying to figure out and pick up the broken pieces and trying to rebuild and trying to move on with your life and get back into alignment, getting back on track. But like I said, your future self, you're going to fucking understand why this all had to happen. Oh, man. And so what Spirit is really wanting you to focus on here with the Singer of Chalice is to replenish yourself, to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself. You've been putting on this show, taking on all these responsibilities, all of these burdens, and like trying to take care of everybody else's crap. But you have to take care of yourself first. And you also really need to focus on nurturing yourself and uplifting yourself and replenishing and healing and really focusing on that self-love. That's something that you really need to focus on in November, okay? I'm going to get you some advice from my Animal Spirit deck and see if there's any other messages from Spirit. Oh, Gemini, hang in there. You'll get through this. And like I said, with that Knight of Swords, I feel like you're bouncing back from this quite quickly. Like, you'll fall, but you're going to bounce back. You're going to stand back up stronger, and just give yourself the time to mourn or to experience these feelings, to let them out. But you're going to bounce back from this very, very quickly, a lot quicker than you even expected, okay? So don't you even worry about it, all right? Any advice for Gemini for the month of November? Any advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of November 2022? Deer, compassion, patience, gentleness, golden egg, yeah. Eagle, Bottom of the deck, divine orchestration, new karmic cycles, ending of an old cycle and beginning of something brand new. The pages are turning. The chapter that you're on is complete. You're on a new chapter. You're about to start a new one. So get ready, because this is like you're heading into a new season of your life. And where you're at right now is just the beginning of some beautiful transformation, okay? And so we have the deer and the golden egg. So the golden egg represents your heart space. So there's a lot of heart healing that's needed. And even the deer, this is green, and the heart chakra is green, right? So maybe like meditating on the color green, wearing green, or having like even green crystals around you, or visualizing green, or like just saying being around green things outdoors, trees, walk on the ground, like just connecting with that might be something that kind of like grounds you through this shit. Oh yeah, you really need some grounding. You need to ground your heart. You need to ground your emotions. You really are needing to have compassion and patience towards yourself at this time, and even with others, but especially towards yourself. I feel like you really need to be in your comforts. You really need to be around people that support you and make you feel good about yourself. And the deer is like, it represents like new growth and fertility and expansion. So again, it's kind of like, well, going back to the whole like building being demolished. It's like when a building gets broken down, demolished, and you know, you got a wrecking ball and they're clearing out all these old buildings. Yeah, it's a fucking mess. It's chaotic. It's scary looking. Then there's cleanup that has to be done. You got to wipe it all out. But then you got a fresh what am I saying? Fresh land? Fresh land? But whatever, you got like a whole space empty, ready to be built into something new. So just like imagine like a mall that gets destroyed or gets broken down, maybe because it's old age, whatever, right? What is it called? Asbestos, right? The old shit in buildings, anyways, right? You ever see old buildings get demolished, torn down, completely torn down and removed to the fucking bones. And then couple months, boom, a whole new building, completely wiped clean, fresh new start, like it never even happened. So that's kind of what I feel for you, Gemini. And again, that's symbolic. Don't take it literal. I'm not saying, yeah, someone's gonna come in with a wrecking ball and destroy your house. Wow. It's not that literal. It's literally I'm sorry, I gotta just make fun of it sometimes. It just cracks me up. It cracks me up. But yeah, it's just like, although right now you can't recognize where you're at and what's going on because something you once knew is no longer there, and it's kind of like you might be in shock, but even in just a few months, this whole situation is going to look completely different. You're going to have completely different perspective on what's going on. And right now, Spirit really just wants you to take care of yourself, rest, recuperate, take time to go inwards, heal your heart, nurture yourself, go into Four of Swords mode. Four of Swords, rest, recuperation, recharge, self-love, self-care, inner world, reflection, meditation, rest and recuperation. Okay? Oh, Gemini, I'm sending you all my love. Hang in there. Stay strong. November is a powerful month for the collective, right? We got a lot of eclipse energy, and especially if you got like Taurus or Scorpio placements, you might be really feeling this. And again, we have Mars retrograding in Gemini, so you're going to be feeling that too. There's a lot going on in the stars. To keep it simple and sweet, there's a lot of shit going on for the collective. It's going to be an interesting time, to say the least. So I'm going to leave your reading here, Gemini. I hope that this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I am available for personal readings if you'd like to book with me. And you can find me on my Instagram and TikTok at Jadestone Tarot. Thank you for watching, Gemini, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.